Hi guys, good morning. Welcome to Rapturous house. My name is Tonya. I hope you all are doing absolutely wonderful. Today's reading is going to be for my Virgos. I want to see what's the energy surrounding you guys this week, okay? I do want to thank you all. I want to thank you all for all your likes, all your shares, all of your comments. They're all greatly appreciated. If you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, please do so. That way you'll get notified anytime I upload any new video footages, but also that way I'm able to tug on your energy, okay guys? Please remember, only take what's yours, leave everything else behind. If you guys would like a personal reading, my website's information is down in the description below. That is the only way that you're able to obtain a personal reading, okay? All right, my loves, I do call on the Holy Spirit. I call on the white light that guides us. I call on the goddesses that gives us our strength. And the angels that protect us. Let's see. Let's see. Show me, Spirit. Show me what's the overall energy. Wow. Okay. It says Scarab Beetle Spirit. Magic works through you. Look at that. Magic works through you. You have to believe that. I want you guys to put that in the comments. I believe magic works through me. You have to believe this. Spirit is letting you know magic works through you here. You have a purpose. You have a purpose. You have a calling. You know, I feel like Spirit is like Spirit is trying to get somebody back onto a path. Something may have distracted you. You may have veered off of path. But I feel like Spirit is trying to get somebody back on path, or trying to encourage someone to go after doing something purposeful, doing something, a calling. Like if you've been thinking about doing something, it's like Spirit is trying to get you on that path, because this is showing me like you've started down this path, and there's an idea, there's a thought, and there's something here that you want to accomplish. And there may be something that have distracted you, something that have kind of thrown you off course. But Spirit also wants you to remember that magic works through you, but you have to believe it. You have to believe that you can accomplish the impossible, because whoever I'm speaking to, for someone that I'm speaking to, this is something also different. Like this is breaking generational curses. This is breaking generational patterns. This is you deciding that, oh, I want to do something different, and you have to believe that you can actually do that different thing. Not following in the footsteps of the generations before you or people before you. This is forging your own path. This is you forging your own path. Whoever I'm speaking to, you're either doing that or you're wanting to do that. Not living in the footsteps of the people within your lineage, your bloodline. Yeah. Put that in the comments. I believe magic works through me. I want you guys to put that in the comments. Let's see. Show me, Spirit. Show me what I need to see. Show me. Wow. It says roll the dice. Time to put yourself out there. You are hiding your talents. And it's time to take a risk and step into the spotlight now. Whoever I'm speaking to, Spirit is speaking to someone this morning. Spirit is like, it's time for you to roll the dice. You're hiding your gifts and your talents and a skill set that you have. You know, you have a tool. You've been gifted with a tool. You know, and somebody here, it's through some form of communication from what I'm seeing in this energy. But Spirit is telling you guys it's time for you to roll the dice. Yeah. Let's see. Show me, Spirit. What's currently going on with my Virgo? Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles talks about collaboration. Talks about you working with other people. Also, it talks about you seeking professional help. In some type of way, shape, or form. You know, this is either you're doing this or you're needing to do this. This is collabing with other people, like-minded individuals, or people that are trying to produce somewhat of the same thing that you're trying to produce here, from what I'm seeing here in this energy. Someone here, you may be like wanting to start like a little small business that you can start with your family. You can start with your friends or people that you know before growing or seeking someone outside of that to kind of, they bring something to the table, you bring something to the table, seeking some type of professional help here. The Hierophant, Taurus energy. The number 5 could be very significant, which number 5 talks about changes. It also talks about God's grace. You know, this feels like kind of receiving information, receiving a helping hand, or even guidance. With that Hierophant energy, the Hierophant is strong Taurus energy, but it's also a spiritual teacher, spiritual believer, you know, an elder, or like this could be like your pastor or somebody that you look up to, but this is like receiving what you need here. And it could be wisdom. It could be information. It could be knowledge, which actually kind of ties things together for you. Yeah. Or even someone to encourage you to actually believe in yourself. Yeah, show me more. What's encouraging this 3 of Pentacles for my Virgos? The Devil, Capricorn energy. Why the Devil? 2 of Swords. Why is there fear here? I feel like this Devil energy is fear. Somebody can be born on the 15th. Are there strings attached? I feel like there's fear of strings being attached to something. Like if I go get professional help, it comes with strings attached. If I collab with someone else, it comes with strings attached. There's an energy here of like feeling like something comes with strings attached here. And with that 2 of Swords, the 2 of Swords is telling me like you're getting clarity, you're getting information here. So it's almost like, do I work with this? Do I want to work with someone else? I feel like there's an energy here of not wanting to work with someone else because feeling like there's some strings that's attached to this. There's fear in making a decision here. There's fear in deciding. Some of you guys, you may truly need professional help in whatever aspect of your life this is, whether it be personally or professionally. Because look at the 2 of Swords. The 2 of Swords is kind of flying blind. You know, this is after a conversation. This is after clarity. This is after some type of truth. This is attainment of some form of truth here. This is an attainment of some type of clarity here. So you got the information and now you're faced with having to make a decision. But this feels like flying blind here. You know, this also feels like with that 3 of Pentacles and the Devil, like someone needing to or wanting to like get a personal reading to find clarity because there's fear in making that decision or fear in the unknown. Do I come together with this person or these people? That's kind of what I'm getting in this energy too. Do I roll the dice? Someone here, you're here for confirmation. You're here for some form of clarity here. Yeah, like you're here for some type of confirmation or some type of clarity here because there's an attachment here. Something comes with, there's something that you're attached to or something that you're attaching yourself to, and there's fear in this attachment. There may be a little bit of codependency in this attachment because there's something here that you really and truly want, or there's something in here that you really and truly want to work out, but you're scared. You're scared and you're looking for clarity. You're looking for an answer to whatever this decision is because it's life-changing. Someone here, it could be due to like, do I marry someone? Do I enter into a contract with someone or a commitment with someone here? Because, you know, there's also an energy here of like, things are going well for me privately, personally. Yeah. Show me. What's the current challenge my Virgos are faced with? 7 of Cups. So there's confusion around all of your choices and your decisions. You're not sure what to do or what to choose. That's your current challenge right now, present moment. You're not sure. You're unsure. Look how this person kind of is looking at all of the different options. And you know what it feels like? It feels like needing to sit with yourself. That's what this feels like. It feels like someone like needing to sit with yourself, tune out all of the outside noise. Listen to your own internal clock. Like, that's what this feels like. This feels like someone who needs the answers that you seek. And that's why Spirit is telling you magic works through you. Magic talks about your manifestations, your power of manifestations, and your power to produce, or like, you know, produce whatever you want. So if you want something good, good's going to happen. But if you want something negative, negative is going to happen. If you're thinking negative, then negative is going to happen. But if you're thinking positive, things will start to align on a higher vibration. And that's why Spirit is like, but magic works through you. So like, this is like you having to sit with yourself, your internal self, your personal self, and tuning out society, tuning out other people, tuning out the noise, because there's some confusion, because there's so many different choices, so many different decisions, and just not quite sure. King of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. And the thing about it is, the King of Swords is somebody that has fought many battles. This person is very strategic. This person has fought many, many battles and is always ready for the next battle. But not everything not everything is a fight. Not everything's a battle. I feel like whoever I'm speaking to, there's a need to think positive and stay away from those negative thoughts that roll around inside of your head. Yeah. Show me more. Why is this Seven of Cups? What's influencing this Seven of Cups for my Virgos? Six of Swords and the Chariot here, because you want to move on to calmer waters. You want to move on to calmer waters. That's what's influencing all this confusion. Strong Cancer energy coming through. That's what's influencing all of this, because you want to move on. You want to move forward. You want to get to calmer waters. But you know, the thing about it is, whatever this is, whatever you're faced with, whomever you're faced with, whatever you're looking at, whomever you're looking at, there's still conflict. You feel there's still some challenges here. And you see more challenges, or there's some unresolved. There's still some unresolved issues. There's still some things that haven't been addressed. So like, let's just say you're reading over a contract, and there's some things in this contract that you don't quite understand, or there's some things in this contract that are just kind of questionable to you. Have you addressed it? If you're connecting with somebody and you're coming together to form something, to form a relationship, to form a business, however this goes, but there's still beef between you and this person. There's still some unresolved conflict. I still have an issue that we haven't addressed. There's something here about clearing the air. There's something here about clearing the air to bring forth some type of calmness inside of you. Because whatever the unresolved issues is, that is manifesting something negative inside of you, which will outpour into whatever it is that you're trying to start, and to whatever it is that you're trying to build. So do you want positive energy to cross over everything that's in your life, or do you want something negative? Spirit is speaking to someone. Five of Swords. See, there is a lot of internal conflict here. You still have a lot of internal conflict here. That's why there's confusion. You're not sure you want to work or want to come together with whoever this is that you're connecting with, or whatever establishment is. Or there may be a professional person here and you're not quite sure that you can trust this person. You may have an opportunity here to do something different, even if it has to do with your education. It has to do with your business. You're not quite sure that this business is the right fit, or you're not quite sure that this school is the right fit, or if this person is the right fit. And I feel like there's a lot of fear here, because fear in the attachment to it. I do feel like there's a lot of fear here in that attachment. Yeah, show me. Thank you, Divine Holy Spirit. Show me past energy for my Virgos. King of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. Now, this could be a person. This could be someone here entering into your life. Two of Cups. Okay, okay, okay. So you and someone, or you and some, like you and either an establishment. This could even be a friend. This could even be a friend. Because the Two of Cups is coming together with someone. You've come together with someone. King of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. Love. A lot of love. A lot of love. A lot of emotional maturity. You've come together with somebody that's emotionally mature here. But you've had issues. You've already, there's something about the ink. Before the ink dries. There's something in this energy, because that's what I keep hearing. It's like before the ink dries, before I almost say I do, is what I just heard. It's before I say I do. What's influencing that? What's influencing this King of Cups? Nine of Wands, the wounded warrior. This talks about perseverance. So this is somebody that wants to win at all cost. The High Priestess, Pisces energy. Listen to your intuitions. So this is like entering into a business contract with somebody where their business may have been failing previously, and you're gonna kind of come in. It's a good deal for you. It's a good deal for them. It's a better deal for them, because their business may have been failing and you're coming in to rescue them. That's what I'm seeing here in this energy. Some of you guys, this could be a person here, and this person has been through a lot. This person could have some battles that they have fought. There's battles this person has fought. This person comes with, I was about to say riffraff. There's something tangy here that comes with this person. Because with that wounded warrior energy, this is somebody here that it's all about winning, persevering. So whatever this person has been through, whatever this business has been through, whatever the other side of whoever this is, whatever this is, it shows me someone going through some things, but winning, overcoming these challenges. So let's just say like this is you coming together to work with someone here. This person may have been faced with certain challenges. So this says that this person, this business, this institution it has backing. It has backing. It has a strong back. It has a strong back. But there is an energy here of like you listening to your intuitions, because when the High Priestess comes, the High Priestess is somebody that is kind of is somebody that's very mysterious, you know, somebody that's very kind of caution, like, I'm not sure, because there's something that's telling you something different. Or the High Priestess is always seeking some form of truth or some form of clarity, seeking more, because a lot of times when the High Priestess comes, it says that there's something that you're not seeing, but there's something that you want to see. So whoever I'm speaking to, you deeply, deeply want to know before you move forward in whatever this endeavor is, whether it be personally or professionally. Yeah, show me more. Show me their future for my Virgos. The world. The world's in the palm of your hands here. The world talks about closing out a cycle successfully, taking a leap of faith into the unknown for a new beginning. This is a clean slate. So you have an opportunity here in the near future for a clean slate, to start fresh. To start fresh. You got to decide what you're going to do though. Two of Cups in this relationship, in this partnership, because Two of Cups talks about partnership as well. So in this relationship, in this partnership, in this union, you have an opportunity here of a clean slate, a fresh start. Now, the Two of Cups could be a very loving relationship, could be a very sound partnership. See that? Why the world? Somebody could have been born on the 21st. I also have the 7th. I also have the 15th coming through. Somebody could also be 52. Why the world? For my Virgos. Judgment. Scorpio energy, you're faced with a major decision here in your very near future. Strong Scorpio energy. Judgment talks about a spiritual awakening. It talks about an awakening nonetheless. You know, but it also talks about judgment. It talks about marriage as well. Rendering some form of judgment. So you will have to decide in the very near future what it is that you're going to do, because judgment always comes when there's some life-changing decisions here. When there's life-changing decisions. Somebody was born on the 20th. Temperance, Sagittarius energy. Spirit wants you to know that you are protected. You're protected by Archangel Michael. And I want you guys to put that in the comments. I am protected by my angels. I want you guys to put that in the comments here. Because temperance also talks about divine timing. I also see somebody here, you're having a fresh start. You're having a new beginning. And somebody actually may get pregnant. Someone actually may get pregnant. You know, but this also talks about birthing something new. So this could be even a new business here. You having the opportunity to birth a new business here. Somebody here, there's going to be some type of settlement here. There's going to be a judgment that is rendered. This is all about timing, bringing forth peace and joy. You see that? So this newness could either be a new relationship, a new marriage. This could be a new child. This could be a new business. Remember, take it only as it resonates. Somebody was born on the 14th. Yeah, show me more. What's in my Virgo's hopes and fears, Spirit? The Emperor, Aries energy. You know, the Emperor talks about somebody that's manipulative and somebody controlling. Somebody trying to control. Like, this is like, okay, if I get into this, that's where that fear comes. Whoever I'm speaking to, let me tell you, this is where that fear comes. This is where that fear is coming. Somebody was born on the 4th because the Emperor is your divine counterpart. You know, there's a partnership here. There's a union here. Whether it's personally or professionally, there's a union here. But with that Emperor here, this is like, I'm not quite sure about the person that I'm connecting with. I'm not quite sure about this business deal. I'm not quite sure about these contracts. I'm not quite sure about this business, because the Emperor could be an authority figure. It could be an entity. It could actually be your divine counterpart. But this is saying, remember, we're in your hopes and fears. And this is about somebody that is something being manipulative, something being controlling, something being in authority. Like, you know, this is like, okay, this is telling me you've seen some red flags already. This is telling me you've seen red flags already. Queen of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. But you love what you're looking at. You love this person and you love what you're looking at. You do. You do. This could be a father figure. This could be your kid's father. You know, this could be like a father figure itself. You know, you care, you love, because I also have this King of Cups that has entered into your life. You see, I also have this King of Cups that has entered into your life. And again, this is showing me Empress, Emperor, King and Queen of Cups. This is your divine counterpart. And a lot of the issue is the fear that you have, because there's still internal conflict that has to be dealt with. You still feel some type of way. You're entering into this feeling some type of way with unresolved issues. Yeah, why is the Emperor here? What's influencing this Emperor for my Virgos? The Sun. The Sun, Leo energy. Queen of Cups. This makes you so happy. That's why you're fearful. That's why you're fearful. I feel it. It's just bubbling up inside of me. It's just bubbling up inside of me. Like, it's like, I just want to be done. I just want to be done. Like, because it's bubbling up inside of me. Yeah. Time to put yourself out there, Spirit is saying. You are hiding. You're hiding. And it's time to take a risk and step into the spotlight. There's something here that Spirit is saying it's time for you to take a risk here. Like, you think you're protecting yourself. You're not. You're hurting yourself, actually. You think you're protecting yourself, but you're not. You're hurting yourself. Yeah, show me outside of my Virgo. Justice. See, you're going to get justice here. There's no need to worry. Let's just say this is a legal matter here. Let's just say this is a marriage. Things will go in your favor. The number 11 can be very significant. Because what I'm seeing here in this, let's just say you're entering into a contract, into a deal, into a relationship, however this is going to go. This is saying that this is entering right, just. Like there's equilibrium here. The star. This is a wish coming true. This is a wish coming true. Somebody was born on the 11th. I also have the 17th. Strong Aquarius, Libra energy. Somebody was born on the 19th. I also have the 4th. This is a wish come true for you. This is you getting justice. This is a wish come true for you. This is you getting justice here. Yeah. 5 of Swords. But I told you, there's some internal conflict here. It's not just on your side. It's not just on your side. Everybody has concerns. Everybody has concerns. All parties involved have concerns. 2 of Swords. But a decision has to be made nonetheless. Nonetheless. And what's the potential outcome here, Spirit? What's the potential outcome? Cards are wanting to pop out all kinds of ways. 3 of Cups. This is a celebration. This is a wedding. This is a union. This is people coming together, reconciling, reconnecting, having a good time. That's the potential outcome here. Yeah, that Scorpio energy. We're bringing something to an end. There's a rebirth here. Somebody was born on the 13th. So there's a rebirth here. There's a new beginning here. But you have to take a risk. You have to roll the dice. Yeah, why is this 3 of Cups here? 5 of Pentacles. The 5 of Pentacles talks about being left out in the cold. Ace of Pentacles. You have a new opportunity. You have a new opportunity. Someone here, you're looking at, you got too many, you're scattered. You're scattered all over the place. Your thoughts are scattered all over the place. Let's talk about your true intentions. What do you truly, truly want? Because this is showing me like whoever I'm speaking to, you need to focus on the one door that's open that you really want. Because there's something here in this energy. It's like keeping other doors open, yes. And I know that there's a very fine line when it comes to that. But do you keep doors that's open that may cause more confusion? That type of energy is coming through. Because I see that with that 5 of Pentacles. Like if feeling like I need a backup plan. But in some situations, what's the backup plan? I don't know. I just feel like whoever I'm speaking to, you need to think about that. Yeah, show me. Show me what I need to see. Snake spirit. Time to heal. Look at that. Spirit is like, it's time to heal. It is time to heal. It's time. Yeah. All right, my loves, that is what I have for you guys. If any of this resonates, please hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't. Until next time. Bye, guys.